Hi Gemini, this is going to be a general reading for your sign between the week of the 29th to the 4th of January. Take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. My readings are also timeless, so if you stumble across one of my readings and it's not in the time frame stated in the title, it means it's for your next 7 days starting from tomorrow. So let's begin. I'm seeing like a glass, like a see-through butterfly, and it's made of rainbow. It's made of rainbow, like it's see-through, but it's rainbow. It's got rainbow wings, like it's got rainbow colors all over it. But it's like the body is rainbow as well. Oh no, the body is not rainbow. It's like a normal body, but the wings are rainbow. They're like clear though. They're clear and rainbow. They're huge wings though for the body. They're quite big wings, I would say. Not huge, but quite big wings for the body. Your final transformation is complete, is what I'm hearing. Your final transformation. You've been transforming for most of this year. You've been in this cocoon, um, of trying to figure out where the hell your life is going, and not really questioning where you're going, but just going along with and allowing your life to unfold. And so you've been transforming, not knowing when the end of this transformation is, like a very drawn out transformation that you've been going through. And it's been feeling like, damn, when is it going to end? And it's ending this week. You're emerging as this beautiful butterfly. I can't see your face. Your face keeps changing, like the butterfly's face keeps changing colors. I'm seeing it as black, like the normal face color, or the body's changing colors. But the main focus that I keep getting brought back to, it's wings. You know how wings, you're now able to fly. You've now transformed that whole point of this transformation. We used to get these rainbow wings. I'm hearing something along the lines of, like, you're an air sign, you're meant to fly. You're an air sign, you're meant to be flying. Your domain is in the sky, you're meant to be flying. And so you needed these great, powerful, they're very powerful wings compared to your body. They're much bigger than your body. And you needed these powerful wings, and they're glimmering like with rainbow color. Beautiful wings that you've gained here. So now you're able to get up and go from where you've always been. Because you've been grounded, you've not had your wings. How far you could travel, quite literally, has not been that far from where you've relative to where you were. And this is spiritually speaking in terms of um, what you're able to physically do in the physical world. Because you've been competing against much bigger things, much things that could fly faster. And if you know butterflies, butterflies are very fast, extremely fast. And I was playing peekaboo with a butterfly once, and I lost it. Last summer, I made a friend with a butterfly, this orange and black butterfly, and I'd go to this park, And every time I'd go to the park, this butterfly would either come sit on me or sit near me, or you know what I mean. And so it would always come out when I came into the park. And so they're really quick. Butterflies are extremely quick when they want to be. And so you're moving with a lot of quickness through to get to where you want to get to. Even for a big creature like me, they're able to move so with such speed. I'm like, where did it go? And so you've been competing, like I was saying, with like bigger animals, and some of them could fly, some of them could run, some of them could swim. All different types of zodiac signs that you've been competing with. I'm seeing like water signs being in the water, earth signs being like walking and stuff, and then you have fire signs which are like, able to. Some of them are able to fly, some of them are able to walk, and then you have air signs that are able to fly. And you've been an air sign, but you've not been able to fly because you haven't evolved into the butterfly. Like you needed to evolve into the butterfly in order to fly. And so now you're able to fly, spiritually speaking. So like how it was when for all this time, like you've been trying to accomplish some kind of goals within your life, and you've been finding it very difficult because spiritually speaking, you've been a caterpillar, and a caterpillar moves very slowly, you know compared to a butterfly, which can move like 100 times faster than a butterfly. And so you're going to be seeing a lot of increased movement in life just in general this week. Increased movement in you accomplishing goals, being able to reach goals much easily than you have ever been able to do, which is really cool. And this is the end of this transformation that you've been going through this whole year. This huge, huge transformation is now finally over. Are you being able to move so fast now and be able to accomplish goals much more fast now? It's going to lead to you being more open-minded to having bigger horizons, bigger goals, bigger objectives, because you're going to be able to move much more faster than you have ever been able to move towards goals, towards realizing goals. So it's going to be like you've had this you've been in this state where you're not sure if things are going to work out or not. Things are because you've been moving you've been inching very slowly, slowly, slowly to just one little goal. And it's like you've not been able to, for a number of years, get to even just this little goal. And now, after, all of these years, it's like you're able to inch closer and closer and closer. But now it's like this week is going to be like you're just going to see just a great deal of speed within your life of you just going just rather than inching slowly towards whatever this thing is. And because you're recognizing that, hey, I can go fast, I can go really fast, that you're deciding to go really fast. I don't know who says that. Someone says that, hey, I can go fast, I can go really fast. I don't know who it is, but someone says that. Put down in the comments if you know who says that, but someone says that. I feel like it might be from a cartoon. I'm seeing, what's that cartoon? Incredibles. It's Dash, I think. It's like, I can go fast, I can go real fast. And this is what you're doing this week. You're realizing that that you're able to move very fast toward your goals in terms of spirituality, in terms of you spiritually getting there. Because you've gone through the spiritual transformation. It's the end of it. So let's jump into a reading and see what else is going on here for this week. This is going to feel like a very exciting week for you, of you seeing like you've got like new powers and new abilities. Go from a caterpillar to a butterfly. It's not just flying that they become better at. They become better at a lot of things than when they're a butterfly. They gain a lot of new skills and a lot of new talents and capabilities. It's like, like when you have a Pokemon and the Pokemon goes through an evolution, it becomes much, much stronger in every way and better in every way. It's kind of like that. And you're gaining new skills as well at the same time. Sorry guys, if you hear me coughing, I was blowing my nose. I'm a bit ill at the moment. I'm getting better. Probably one more day, that's what I'll say. One more day and I'll be good. But it's been crazy. I'm gonna hit me a few days ago out of nowhere, and I was just like, what is going on? But I heal up quickly, so it's all good. And I heal up quickly because I don't take paracetamol. If you take paracetamol, just open up the leaflet inside of the box and see what it says about the side effects. One of the side effects of paracetamol is it permanently kills white blood cells, which is literally your immune system. So if you don't have an immune system, if you get ill, you need serious medical attention. And I've never taken paracetamol really. Damn, this is crazy energy. Bloody hell. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Bit of a crazy week going on here for you. In a good way, not in a bad way. So, your current energy at this time is you've been working towards yourself, mastering yourself, developing yourself further, developing your skills, being determined to move away from this energy, of you feeling bored and dissatisfied with life, contemplating like, what's next for you, not being very happy with the way things have been turning out within your life. You've been moving away from this, trying to work on, yourself and developing yourself. You have been feeling this energy anyway, but you've been developing yourself, working on yourself, working on mastering yourself here. And so at the same time, you have been feeling bored and dissatisfied with like how things are turning out because you're having to do a lot of work. See, like there's 6 different pentacles on the wall here, which also means you're ready to receive at this time. But you've been working without really, trying to force a situation to happen within your life, trying to force the outcome, but you've just been working towards your life in general, just bettering yourself, developing yourself further and further. But at the same time, because things haven't really actually changed, like I was saying, because you've been like this caterpillar moving very slowly along, things haven't actually changed for you, and so it's making you feel very apathetic, very bored, dissatisfied, with the way things are. And so even though you're in this energy, you're still using as whatever power you can to take creative impulses, follow creative impulses, take inspired action towards what you're trying to manifest from life. And so your manifestations have been working, and they are continuing to work here before the week begins. And so there's your confirmation if you heard it. And so you've been diligently working towards using as much power as you can, whatever power you have, to take inspired action and follow creative impulses to manifest your desired reality. So your theme for the week here is the Queen of Swords. So, the Queen of Swords here in your theme means that during this week, the experiences you're going through are going to allow you to be more truthful, empathetic, and honest towards yourself about what you want from life and what you want to have your life look like. You have a very strong mind, and you have been going through this transformation at this time. A transformation during this week as well is what you're going through in regards to what is in alignment with your truth, what is good for you in your truth, and what you want from life. Basically, this is what this Queen of Swords energy is about. You basically being in a position where you live from being truthful, being honest, and empathetic towards yourself in every kind of way. So, jumping into the week for you, between Monday and Wednesday, you're in this energy of the moon. So the moon energy here is you're connecting to your intuition here about some of the illusions within your life, some of the things that you're currently going through in your life that are giving you anxiety, that are basically you need illumination to cut through and figure it out exactly which way is the best way for you to go at this time. And being clarifying this is the Wheel of Fortune. So you're having some sort of you're being tasked to intuitively, you're being tasked to step into a new cycle here, a new cycle of life, so that you're more closer to your destiny, as well as seeing your good karma come in for you. You're feeling very much so like you're on the right path, and this is a confirmation that you are on the right path towards where the sun is rising for you. You are going towards that direction, and this is a rare opportunity for you where the tamed and the untamed sides of yourself are coming into balance here and coming into cohesion, into unity with one another. And so and the wolf here and the dog, sorry, represents the tamed and the untamed sides of us, and it's very rare to have the tamed and the untamed sides of ourselves be in unity with one another, simply because they do different things within us, and for them to come together is quite rare. And you can do this through tapping into intuition. So intuition is guiding you into a new cycle here, to step into a new cycle of life that is going to allow much more good karma to come in for you. That's going to allow for you to see an upgrade in your lives, to see an upgrade in your luck, to see just good energy is what I feel like. Good energy to come in, so that it's like it comes from your heart. It comes from you following your heart here. I'm saying this, this star here. The star is representative of the heart chakra. So that's the meeting point of the three lower chakras and the three upper chakras, and when they come together, they make a star. So this is what this is going on here. It's like you need to follow your heart here in order to step into this new cycle. Trust your intuition, what your intuition is telling you, to start this new cycle here. It's going to lead to a lot of wealth, success, happiness, and gratitude. Just in general, it's going to lead to a lot of wealth, this new cycle of life. And it's different for different of you, but this new cycle of life I'm strongly getting here, it's something that is a very unorthodox way of doing things. It's a very unorthodox way of looking at life. It's something that you're having a rare glimmer here of between this time period, for whatever reason, and this could be different for different of you. So take it as it means to you. But whatever it is, it's in line with your destiny. That you're gonna feel it in your heart that this is what I need to do, whatever this thing is. But you're being tasked to step into this new cycle, so that you can have a much better life. But by you connecting to your intuition, So you're going to be drawn, your heart's going to be drawn to it, but by you connecting to your intuition, that's going to illuminate the way forwards for you. By you connecting to your intuition, because at this time, like I was saying, your tamed and untamed sides are in balance with one another. So this is a good time to do this, whatever it is. Between Wednesday and Friday, you're going through this energy of the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is showing up again. But between Wednesday and Friday, you're actively stepping into the new cycle. Your luck is beginning to change it. And so this new cycle is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune is being clarified by the Six of Cups, which means that this new cycle is you breaking away from, what you've been influenced by what you've been taught maybe by your family when you were innocent, these kind of things, like, your this new cycle that you're entering is a new cycle of pleasure. It's a cycle where you get to regain that pleasure you've lost from that time when you were younger, when you were innocent, when you were influenced in the past to go down a wrong route, when someone was intentionally sabotage you. I'm saying somebody intentionally sabotaged you and told you to do some things a certain way, and it sabotaged you. And you know this now, but you didn't know at the time, or where you were influenced, or where your family, made you do things that were against you and that made you unhappy. And obviously you didn't know it then, that it was, you being sabotaged. But you're regaining the pleasure that you lost there. This new cycle is almost like the universe saying that, you deserve a new beginning within your life. You deserve new energy, fresh energy. That is what you want from life. Not what is, not just what you want from life, but what you lost from when you were innocent. So you're regaining that here and clarifying this. We have the Eight of Wands. So you're being swept along here by the universe, away from this energy of this crazy one here. This energy of being heartbroken, hurt, sorrow. Feeling trapped, imprisoned, restricted, and just as a result being negative, just being negative in general, being fearful, anxious, worried about things in general. This is what energy you were put into in your past by your family, by past influences. This is the energy you were put into, and this is what you're being moved away from. And so and the pleasure that was lost, that was taken away from you by these things that sabotaged you intentionally when you were innocent. Then now that pleasure is now returning into your life, because it's your energy, it's your abundance that you are meant to experience. And you were sabotaged when you couldn't defend yourself, and so you were left with heartbreak, you were left with pain, hurt, sorrow, feeling like you're trapped in prison, that you were restricted. You're still feeling this way, where like you feel restricted because of what happened to you in the past. Like you feel like you have a disadvantage compared to other people. Like you feel like people are ahead of you in life, even though you're very talented. And just feeling negative in general, thinking negatively in general. Being anxious and worried, and so you're being moved away from this energy very quickly, so that and you're going to be getting, your mind is going to be getting clear about whatever this is when this is going on. The universe is doing this. You're going to gain clear thinking as a result, as well as being able to express yourself once again to yourself in a way that is like how you were when you were a child. Like the way you're able to communicate as well is going to be as smooth as you were when you were a child, not just with yourself but with other people also. Your self-expression is going to become much better as well. As well as your ideas, they're no longer going to be tainted by this energy of the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of Swords energy that's being removed here at this time, that you're letting go of, literally letting go of the disappointments and what's been abandoning you. And this is freeing up energy, so you're becoming more passionate and being passionate to take inspired action towards your manifestations, as well as treating your life like an adventure, and treating your life like it's an adventure that you can be confident about, and you just being courageous to do new things, do things that are that maybe you haven't done in a long time either. So you're gaining this courage here as well to live life and confidently and adventurously, or should I say, live life confident with adventurously, live life adventurously with confidence. So the universe is kind of forcing you into this new cycle of life here, and this is where you're emerging as this butterfly between Wednesday and Friday. When what was lost, what was taken, I want to say what was lost, what was taken from you. I'm seeing you were intentionally sabotaged by your family, by people around you, because you shone too much. You shine too much, and people were jealous of your shine, and so people wanted you to, even as a child, like people wanted to do harm to you because they couldn't be you and they couldn't steal your energy. So the best way that what they could do is sabotage you, is what they came to realize. So that's what they did. They sabotaged you, and so now their karma is being repaid in full. They're already going through the karma that they inflicted upon you, the bad karma. They're already going through that in their lives, but your good karma is now coming back in for you here between Wednesday and Friday. And you have a knowing about this before Wednesday and Friday, between Monday and Wednesday. This is this new beginning that's coming in here. This new, this almost like a reset within you, because you're transforming from the cocoon to the butterfly here between Wednesday and Friday, and so you're already aware of this. It's like you're in this stage of like, it's coming. You're there in the cocoon, spiritually speaking, and you know that this, you're being tasked. This is happening. That you're being entered into a new cycle of life, and so at the same time, within the physical reality, the other stuff is happening of you trying to figure out how to be authentically yourself. But as you're doing this, trying to figure out physically, cut through the illusions, spiritually, you're being let know that this is coming in here, and so it comes in between Wednesday and Friday of you. This is the way that is actually being illuminated. It's like you're stepping into it physically and spiritually is happening at the same time. So it's like a transformation that's happening, the completion of the transformation and happening in both. It's the best way I can describe it. But it's going to make you very adventurous towards life and treat life more like an adventure. You're going to embody your energy when you are very young, maybe like 3 to like 6 or something like that. Like that energy you had, you're going to feel like that person again, but much, much better with all the wisdom you have now, all the knowledge you have now, all the aspirations you have now. You're just going to be that person. You're going to be unapologetically that person, the much better version of that person now, because you're emerging as this beautiful butterfly with these rainbow wings. Between Friday and Sunday, you're in this energy of the Ace of Cups here. So the Ace of Cups here is meaning that you're being purified of the remnants of the cocoon. You're being purified, finding fulfillment here between Friday and Sunday. Feeling like your life is much more fertile, as well as experiencing love, feeling love for yourself, feeling love for your path, feeling love for the universe blessing you with like making you feel like a winner. It's like I'm seeing this as like a trophy, this cup here, and what this has been clarified by is the Three of Cups. So you're meeting some people here between Friday and Sunday that are gonna feel like your soul tribe. I keep hearing the word soul tribe, and they're going to be people that are on the same page as you in terms of mentally and spiritually, and in terms of their philosophies. And these are people that you're going to be friends with, that you're going to be very close with actually. And you're meeting these people here between Friday and Sunday, and you're going to be celebrating with them. It's fantastic energy for you here this week. Really interesting things happening for you. So let's see what your challenge here is for the week. So challenges will show up mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, one way or another. But when the challenge does show up for you, do not give it energy, because that's how you kill it off. The challenge is trying to keep you stuck in your current reality, even bring you down, and it doesn't want you to upgrade your life. So what is your challenge here for this week? So your challenge here for this week, your lack of connection to your own spirituality, to your own psychic gifts, is going to hinder you from having a clear mind, being expressive, self-expressive, being communicative, about just being motivated to be successful. Like it's blocking you from being successful here. Your lack of trying to connect to your intuition, trying to connect to your spirituality. You need to keep asking questions at this time. Like questions like why. You need to be like an inquisitive child. The kid that's always like why to everything. You need to be like this child at this time, in order for you to successfully merge your physical and reality in a way where they're both the same. Is what I'm seeing. You need to do this in order for you to be successful, but you're feeling a lack of motivation, a lack of focus, and this comes from you not connecting to yourself spiritually. Like daydream if you have to, meditate, daydream. This helps you connect more to your spirituality. This helps you connect more to your psychic gifts, and this is going to help you bring more focus, more motivation, and lead to success. But by you not doing so, by you not connecting to your spirituality, it's going to make your brain, or not your mind, not have a clear mind, like not clear thinking. Sorry. As well as being, lack of focus, a lack of motivation, and which leads to a lack of success. And you're gonna be in a situation where you're feeling like you're being caught by lies and deceivers and betrayers. Is what it's gonna feel like. Like you're not able to take cunning actions away from lies, deceivers, and betrayers, because you just feel tired and you just feel lethargic, like you just feel unmotivated. So it's like you're not going to be taking cunning actions away from anything that's trying to lie to you, deceive you, or betray you in any kind of way. So just be mindful about that. Just daydream, meditate. They're really great tools to help you connect more to your spirituality here. So let's see what your outcome here is for the week. So your outcome here for the week is you're recuperating from the fatigue, you're recuperating from the anxiety of carrying all these heavy burdens, carrying and feeling weighed down. There's confirmation if you heard it, and feeling weighed down and feeling grief, loneliness, worry. You're recuperating from all of this, following your heart. Breaking free of what's been imprisoning you, breaking free of feeling trapped, feeling negatively thinking about things, which is going to lead to increase in inspiration, new opportunities and ideas coming in for you here, new growth, as well as an increase in your creativity in general. So it's looking like a fantastic week for you here, of like you going through healing and finishing up this transformation, which is your theme for the week. The Queen of Swords, of you going through this transformation this week, of you now being able to make decisions from your truth, from your honesty, from empathy towards yourself, about what's in alignment to you, what's not in alignment to you, and you just going through this energy is causing massive shifts. Again, you're emerging as this butterfly finally. The transformation that you've been going through this year is finally over. You're no longer going to be in this negative energy, worried, fearful, anxious. It's a new beginning. The full marks the beginning of a new cycle, that's going to be very prosperous for you. You're not carrying a lot of baggage, moving forwards, leading with your heart, connecting with your heart, leading the way forward, knowing that this is the time for you to begin this new journey, to enjoy a much happier life, as well as embodying more of a childlike wonder towards life. And again, you finally being able to be confident in and be adventurous and confident that you can have this adventure, and knowing that you're very physically protected and you're being guided. So you're going to feel very passionate and take inspired actions here at the end of this week towards things that you're trying to manifest. So I'm going to leave you a reading here. If you did like the reading, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my website is down in the description. Other than that, have a fantastic week and I shall see you soon.